Hello everyone. We will talk today about the strategy which you should follow for the upcoming 2023 attempt. So I think like most of you who like you have given your like prelims one time, or most of you have not yet given your prelims. Okay, and you will be giving it for the first time. So this is very critical period, because now you see that even those who wrote this mains, they will also be preparing for mains, little bit for mains also right now till the results come. And it's not that everyone will qualify for the interview, so they are also there. Okay, if you think that you have wasted your time till now, from now on you should not waste your time, because like around 10-12,000 students who wrote mains, only about 2,000 will qualify for interview. Okay, and others all will be again coming back. Again around 10,000 students will be again coming back for the prelims exam. And if you compare the last many years, uh, if you compare the last many years, uh, then many students who are there who have cleared prelims many times, they are there. From there you have to enter. You have to like make way and go into like into the list for qualifying prelims. Okay, so for that, what I will suggest you, for example, you see like most of you like from October, now October is going on, so this October, November, December is the deciding factor. Okay, from January you don't know what will happen. Okay, you cannot trust on like you are preparing for mains, test series, all those things. It's very difficult after January. So whatever you have to do, you have to do in this month, October, November, maximum December. Even try to finish by November. uh, for GS, like general studies, the major topics like the essay, try to write essays on Sundays. Every day, every week practice, like write one essay and get it evaluated. Or even if you don't get it evaluated, at least write an essay and show to your friend. Okay, and read the toppers essay copies. Okay, that will show you a guideline how to move. Okay, then even in GS1, other topics it's okay, but try to make notes for society portion. That is important, because after prelims you will just have 60-70 days gap, and then you cannot sit and prepare notes for this. Society and all is very static portion, so work on it. And in paper 2, the governance portion like the SHG, NGOs. Okay, and also regarding the governance, e-governance, all those portions are very static, nothing is going to change. And this is the right moment, October, November, December, to prepare them. Once you prepared for all this, then after prelims you will not have any much headache. Just prepare for current affairs, all the basic materials, revision, answer writing, that's it. When I talk to like many of those who got selected also, the major thing is that when you at the time of mains, it is not that at the time you are sitting and studying. If you do that, you may go for interview, but selection is a question mark. Mains, the after prelims time is only for revision and answer writing, nothing else, not to prepare. All the preparation has to be done right now, and that too in this 2-3 months, because you cannot neglect prelims. Some students, what they do, they will prepare till February, March for prelims. Some students ask me also. I said, if you prepare, if you are expert, it's not a big thing. If you have cleared prelims earlier, then it's okay. You see about many seniors, about Ramakrishna Saran sir, they have cleared many prelims many times. Even within 10-15 days gap, they cleared prelims. Okay, when I also, so there was just about 20 days gap, still we clear prelims. But those who prepare for 4 to 5 months, they may not be able to clear prelims. Why? There is one knack which the aspirants have understood. Even after personality test, if you give 2 weeks, they will clear prelims like that. Okay, so there is some knack which they develop. For getting that knack, it will take some time, that we will discuss also. So that's why for like completely you want to come out of the UPSC circle with good rank, give this October, November, December, like give it a serious plan. And also, as I told in GS3, focus on security portion and disaster management portion. These are like very static portion and nothing much is going to change. Everything is going to be static, and you should work on that. And another is like optional also, try to focus on optional paper 2. Okay, it's very easy to like people may say it's very easy, like we have read paper 1 and all, but the real problem comes if you are going for paper 2, and that is where you can score, and that is technical subject. Even I spoke to many those who wrote this time mains also, they found paper 2 to be bit tough. Okay, and as I discussed with you for 2 3 classes I took, uh, but that level of understanding is required. Okay, and for prelims majorly, which I will suggest you from now only, not like from next month, from now only start uh, solving the previous year questions of not only optional mains but also of prelims. Okay, sometime you can give half 1 hour, just read the questions, analyze the questions. When I asked the same question to Ramakrishna Saran sir, who is IPS, whom you had seen in the video, so he also said that uh, by studying the question paper you will understand what type of option they are creating, which are the important areas which you need to prepare, which topic if you read you will get good marks. Okay, for example, in polity is most important. You should give first priority to polity, then you should give importance to economy. In economics also, in vision or any other booklet, if you read, they may give lot of details. It's not that that detail is not useful, but the thing is you will know, like even in that page if you give, we will just skim through and we will say only 20 30 headings are important, others are all just waste. Okay, so that you will create only by your study. Okay, that is about the economics. You can see the portion and previous year question, like 5 years question only they are modifying and the questions are formed, you can see. And these things, even if I teach you or someone else teach you, you join any coaching, if you join anything, is no use. Everything you should learn from yourself. Maybe some would have joined big coaching institute paying 2 lakh and all, but nobody can teach you this what do you say, that knack of clearing, how they clear. You will also be astonished. You would have seen many seniors, those who are not preparing much, still they are clearing prelims, means once they have cleared. So that art you need to get into your system. Okay, that can be possible through solving the questions, understanding the question, Google the question. Don't simply read and leave, Google all that stuffs. And also secondary only it will come the test series. You can follow any good test series, okay, in the market, the vision or forum or anything. Okay, all the test series are equally good. Any one or two, whatever possible, even one, if it's okay, even that is also okay. You can just follow it, just work on them. Okay, so don't worry about which test series to follow. And for example, in environment, we read a lot of books. We read this Shankar IAS, all those books. But the reality, if you see, you will not, you will feel that no question come directly. Okay, only some specific questions only come, and majorly you should focus on areas which are very important, like national parks. Every year they ask, but we tend to ignore it. You should make a very short crux notes on national parks. Where are they, which where it is located. For example, you see, for example, if you look at the last 5 10 years before, they asked questions about Ajanta caves, usually they ask. But you can see last 2 3 years back they asked which river is flowing near Ajanta caves. That is the they asked. So that is same question in different forms, some different area. Then once they asked, I think in 2010 or something, about like the longitude latitude, which cities are there. In last 3 4 years back, you can see one question is again there in different cities. Okay, the concept is same, just they change the cities. And you can see in the Hampi. Okay, they ask many questions about Hampi, like what is art and culture, which temples, those things. And recently 2-3 years back, you can see the paper, they asked which river is flowing to Hampi. Okay, so the same question is asked in different manner, like different aspects. If they ask you some head this time, they will ask you some other portion next time. So such is the concept. Okay, and all these things you will learn by yourself by daily going through. All these things you will not learn if I teach you or something. Nobody can teach you. So the next is repeated revision. So many would have told you repeated revision is the key for everything. You should repeatedly read the same book and follow the same source. Don't go to many different sources. Don't go to many different people and ask. If you are following some sources, means if you want to listen to some other advice, you just listen. But whichever you feel right, that only you need to follow. Don't waver here and there. That this person is good, or this uh, coaching is good, or something like that. Don't do that. Okay, so that you need to be like careful. And another is identify the important portions which you need to do, and follow it through a schedule. Make a schedule. If you don't have a schedule, then you will not follow it. If you That's why even test series, like many students now are writing test series, so they have a schedule. So my one student just called me, he said, sir, I will not be able to complete on time all these tests in 1 week. Reality is, if you don't keep tests with you, you will never complete. This is for prelims also, prelims test series also, mains test series also. If you don't keep schedule, you will not complete. You will complete in 1 month genetics, 1 month breeding, 1 month seed science physiology, over your December January over. Then after prelims only, after prelims you just have 60-70 days. In that you will have 15 days to 20 days maximum. You ask any student who has given mains or selected, they will get 15-20 days for their optional. Then they will do in 2-3 days genetics, 2-3 days seed plant breeding, like that. So try to practice that. Means you have that pressure on you now only. Then you will read only specific portion. Don't read more. Don't read all the books. Don't read those things. There are very specific things, specific questions, only that much. More than that, nothing is required. Like in tests also, we asked questions on genetics. So if you know all that question, 90% of the question you can attend in exam. Okay, that much is enough. Other things is bonus. At least you will get average score, so that you will get decent marks. Okay, like you may get some decent this one, not like you getting very high score. For that high, we will do that. When you like clear prelims, then you have to practice, then you have to think. That is extra, but basic should be clear, right? At least you get the minimum. And also like current affairs, try to follow a current affairs source, and look at the previous year question and follow those current affairs only. Don't go to all current affairs, mugging up all the facts. It is of no use. Okay, and also another thing which will be useful is to use your common sense and to think whether this will be applicable or not. Okay, so those things we will do if you are doing a special session on prelims only. If you are interested, you can tell, we can clearly specify. I'm just now telling you in general. So this October, November, December, focus on mains right now, completely devote. And after January, there is no meaning. If you want to prepare now, only you have to prepare. After Jan, you join, you need not join also. Means prelims test series you can get from market, and prepare it very well. Means fix a schedule. If you don't fix a schedule, nothing will happen. Even if you are not prepared, you should give. And another is, students will say, sir, I am not completely prepared for my tests, even prelims or mains. There is nobody is completely prepared. Okay, whatever you have studied, how much ever you can grasp, you should try to write. Understood? And also for mains, like even if you're writing GS or anything, write more. That will help you in scoring good in the mains examination. And revision is the key. You have to make now notes also. Okay, side by side. How some will ask, how can we do all these things? You have to do. If you want to get into service, you have to do all these things. Then only you can get. Otherwise, it's very difficult, or it will stretch you for many years together. Okay. So what I will suggest you in October, November, December, focus on GS portion, which I told you, the major GS portion, those things, and complete the optional. Okay. Have a scheduled, and if you are like writing by your own, still make a scheduled and work on it. Write those tests. Like those who are in test series, like if you complete all this 8, I think all the previous year questions mostly it will be clear. Okay. So these are the major things which I wanted to discuss with you. Also, like the mentors or the class, if you are going, uh, you should have two things. As sir also said, you would have listened. At least you should have in civil services experience, and if he is a mentor, maybe in agriculture or GS, then it will be useful. Otherwise, they are all like specialists. The final ball, na, that only those who are having these combination can play. Okay, others can help you, there is no question. Okay, like many teachers will be there, they will help you, they will make your concept clear, but that the final strategically writing those things will is not like easily possible. So choose a mentor who can guide you through that process, even GS or mains or whatever it is. Okay. So some are asking how to clear CSET. So CSET is also right now this year, it is getting more difficult each year. Okay. For CSET, the same like last 7 8 years paper you solve. Okay, and take one step forward, go to the other concepts, go to if they ask this year about numerical, about some like simple numerical, then you go for the next level of numerical. Okay. So that should be done, and practice more. So little bit they are increasing their level every year. Okay, so don't go to the simple questions, go to the complex questions also, that we can tell you. So some are asking about ethics. Okay. So in ethics, what you have to do is, see, for ethics, you have two things. One is subject and another is case study. Um, for subject, you should understand what is the real difference. Don't simply pretend that you have attended class, you have gone to coaching class, you know everything. I will ask you two, three questions. You should be able to answer me. I will ask you what is the difference between ethics and morality. You should be able to clearly tell me with example. Then only I will agree that you have understood ethics. Otherwise, you have not understood anything in ethics. Okay, and I will ask you what is the difference between emotional intelligence and emotions. Okay, what is the difference between sympathy, empathy and compassion? I will ask you with examples, you should tell me. With definition, you should tell me. I will check, like with your examples, I'll be able to tell you whether you understood that concept or not. Okay, so for all the topics in the syllabus, you should not only listen to class, you should within yourself, you should understand. Okay, for example, compassion means empathy plus action, it is called. What is compassion? Compassion is empathy plus action, then it becomes compassion. So that clarity should be there, that example should be there. Okay, different personalities, different people. Okay, with previous year question, you should link all those things, then only. Then in case studies, you have to read more case studies. Think about what is the real, what is the possibility. Don't simply write anything which comes to your mind. It should be practically possible, government should be able to do it. Okay, for that you can refer to the case studies, like in the test copies in the many websites. In Vision you have, many coaching institute you have, and also you can refer to Lukman IAS, this one case study material. All these things will be helpful to you. Okay. Since some are asking, sir, I have changed my optional. How to prepare for agriculture optional? Niranjan, we have videos separately for agriculture optional. If you want any discussion also, you can contact me over there. We will discuss separately. We have the videos in YouTube about how to prepare agriculture optional. In general, like, see, for first prepare paper two. Don't run after like paper one. Paper two is most important. Paper one can be a little bit managed. Paper two, you prepare well, make notes, write tests. Once you write tests, you will be very confident. For the next time, you like when you clear prelims, then you will not have any headache. Just 2 3 years, you will write some tests for practice. That's it, that is enough, that much only time you have. Okay, so for that, paper two, if you are comfortable, then you should go for it and prepare genetics, breeding, seed science, physiology. These portions should be a priority first. Finish this with good notes, then you are in a very safe zone. with clear understanding. Many people are teaching and all platforms, but the thing is students are not able to understand the concepts. Okay, so that understanding should be there in these portions. Anyone can teach paper one, there is not a big deal. All dry land geography optional people, they are also teaching paper one, they were teaching optionals. Okay, so that will not make any sense. Paper one somewhat they will teach, but paper two is the crux, what you have to write. Okay, if you ask something about what is the difference RNA DNA, you should write that 2 dash OH. That is the key point which we know because of our specialization and our the background of agriculture and also in UPSC. Okay, so that you should learn. You can discuss later also. Okay, then sir, how to manage newspaper note making as it is difficult to take daily basis. See, in UPSC, everything is difficult. Okay, and I will not say anything is easy. We have to make it for newspaper. Like choose some particular time and give maximum 1 hour. Okay, don't give more than 1 hour. No need to make notes for all the topics because you have already coaching materials. You have many websites which are providing you all the compilation. As per me, just as you know the syllabus, based on syllabus, just read those articles which are important, very important articles, and make notes like the case studies or some data or some important points which they have said. For that you make notes, or something new it comes, then you make notes. You can make some digital notes also. Okay, or in book also, if you like make some separate this one like booklet one. If you give for NGO, then keep some 2 3 pages like blank pages, so whatever comes you can add up. But you need to do. So some are asking how do I start preparation for BA first year. So the see that will be a very big question. And what I will suggest you just go through the newspapers and basic NCRTs. That will suffice, and once you complete, then you can think about other things. Okay, by when should the mains syllabus be over with first reading, and when should we start revision for mains? How many times should we revision be done before mains? See how much time, if you can like complete any number of time, it's okay. But I am telling you now, this is crucial months, October, November, December. After that you don't have any time. Afterwards, whatever it is, after your prelims only you have time. So whatever you have to do, even if you want to complete GS, do all those things. I told you the important topics in the static portion in GS, all that you complete, and optional also you complete, because optional will otherwise create headache in the after prelims. Okay, why I am telling you, if you complete optional now, optional will not change much, it will be static, but GS portion will change. Okay, now the news is something, maybe in Russia news is there, maybe next time you don't know what news will be there. Like it was when we are writing mains, the Afghanistan news was going on. Okay, by the time the mains and the interview came, they had already captured. So there is very dynamic. Okay, so the portion questions may change like anything. So you complete now October November this with study and notes and tests you complete, then you can give your time for GS also. Crash course agriculture, some portions are in paper to like how to find difficult. Yeah, we will cover the important portion, whichever is like difficult portions. And if students are interested, we can do some complete courses also. Okay, so you should like it's like from your end also, you should try to see the videos. I see like very few of them, not much students have seen the videos. You should also share with your friends also. Okay, the videos, YouTube videos, and this, so that many people will come to know. Okay, so then we will continue the sessions, because those are difficult areas. Starting from paper one is not a big task. Okay, anyone can do that, but starting from paper two, from these portions, will create some difference in your marks and your this one. Is it possible to cover optional within short period of time? Everything is possible. How much you want to like cover, that is a very large question. You just text me, we will discuss in the separately. Okay, so any other questions you have? Any GS or any questions, if you are having for prelims, up to which month current affair need to be done? like 2 months, one month or 2 months before you can nearly stop. Okay, if it is like May means April 1st, from April 1st week you can stop like going for this current affairs. But the thing is, nowadays it is not like that. Okay, that current affairs from April 5, this is not like exam. If some RBI, NABARD, all these exams are there, then they have such timeline. Okay, but in UPSC there is no such definite timeline. uh, they will ask you any question. Okay. But not within April, May. That's okay, but still they may ask you questions from 6 months, 1 year, even 2 years. So such questions are very easily possible. So don't worry about that, just work on it, because you have to read newspaper even that time, so that after mains na, this April May months news may be very important news, maybe you are missed, and question will come from that April May news. So just go through. Okay. Sir, what would be the strategy for now to, is this possible to correct with along with GS? I told you the answer also. I think you joined late. You can look at the video. I will post in the YouTube so you can see it. Agriculture optional now also it's possible, but at least you should dedicate these 3 months very well. Then only you will be able to complete. And after that, you can go for like with some amount of GS portion also, which I said static GS portion. By that you need to manage. It's like not all these things are not very easy. Okay. And also prelims is getting very difficult, so that also you should take care. Everyone needs to be like on toes. Yeah. So we also have many students like who are writing, who are here also, who are writing tests. Please complete all those tests on time. Okay. Sir, how to make notes for GS? See, GS notes is also very important, like as you do for optional. Uh, I told you, na, make one topic, take one topic. Okay. For example, election commission. Take the topic and have some loose sheets with you. And first you should write what are the constitutional provisions, article numbers. Okay. Then what are the recent case studies. And also you should look at the previous year's question, last 5 years, which question they've asked from this election commission. Okay. Then the committee recommendations, all these things you should write down and make one notes, whatever 2 3 pages notes. And when mains is coming near, then you can compress it into very short notes. Okay, you can make it digital form also nowadays. Someone is asking BA first year. You just text me. Okay, you're in Telegram group. You just text me. We will discuss there. Okay, as here all the students are like who are writing prelims this time. So that is what it is. So prepare very well. Strategize all these things. What to do for test series, sir? Which test series, Omkar? Yeah, agriculture optional test series is there in the group only, so you can see there in the group only. We have the agriculture optional test series is going on, so you can contact me through the Telegram link also. So you can contact me. So there we can discuss how to go about the test series also. Okay. I will. You can go to the like description. There you have the link of mine ID, so you can see from there. So prepare well. So just one message which you have to take is take this October, November month, December very seriously. Prepare for all the topics, because you know that competition is like within few thousand students only, not in lakhs. Means real competition, but you need to work hard. You know that those who completed mains, they are also preparing again for mains, preparing very well. So they are ahead of you, and you should be ahead of them. Means then you have to be on toes right now for these 3 months. Focus on these subjects. These all things will help you. So even still you have some doubts or you need any uh, some guidance, you can just tell me in the Telegram group. In the description you have my link, so you can talk to me. Okay, all the best. Bye.